Hello, ladies and gentlemen. VG Musician coming at you today. We are going through measures 7 through 12 of Merry-Go-Round of Life from Howl's Moving Castle soundtrack. This is one of those Studio Ghibli classics, so I'm very excited that you're taking this journey. This is a wonderful song, and the difficulty level should be fairly easy, so you should be able to follow along. And if you're struggling, as always, remember, be patient with yourself. Give yourself a lot of opportunity to learn the notes, learn the finger positions, and really just have fun with it. So before we jump in today, you'll notice I'm doing something new and actually putting the notes in the top left-hand corner of the screen relative to the keys. So if there's ever a note that you're not sure where it's at, you should be able to look immediately to the left and map it up to the key that's on the keyboard. So use that as a reference tool to really help you out. Ideally, you would want to be able to learn these notes so that you can actually read the sheet music on your own. But if that's not your thing and you're looking to just learn the song and the melody, that should be a nice reference to get you where you need to be. So let's jump straight into measure number 7. Let me play it all for you, 7 through 12, so you know what it's going to sound like today. Okay, so that's measures 7 through 12. So let's get started with measure number 7 with the right hand. You'll see our very first note is A, and A is going to be played with the 5, the pinky. So the reason I know this is because I'm looking at measure number 6, and I know that measure number 6 ended with our finger right on the A. So right up here. And we're just going to come right down that scale. So A, G, F. Pinky, 4th, middle. Okay? Alright. Pinky, 4th, middle. Pinky, 4th, middle. Alright, so that's measure number 7. We'll go right into measure number 8, which is a G. And that G we already have just played with our 4th finger, so we'll just go back up to it. So measure 7, A, G, F. Measure 8, G. A, G, F, G. Let me scoot this back so you can see a little bit better. A, G, F, G. Alright, so that's 7 and 8. Moving into 9, just some theory for you. You'll see that there's a less than looking sign right on the measure 9. That means we're going to gradually get louder. That's a crescendo, so we're going to start soft. Currently the song is piano, which is very soft, and we're going to grow louder throughout this measure. So your thumb should be right over here on the B. So let's practice getting the thumb to the B. So it's 5, 4, 3, down. Go ahead and set that thumb over where it needs to be. So you always want to take advantage, especially when you're holding a note. That gives you an opportunity to move your hand into position where it needs to be next, or to make sure it's where it needs to be. So every time you're holding a note, that's an opportunity to set yourself up for the next measure. So take advantage of that time and try to get your hand in the correct position. Okay. So what we're going to do here, we're in measure number 9. We start with that B on the thumb. The pointer finger should be on E, and the 4th finger should still be on G. And I'm just playing measure 9 over and over. B, E, G, B, E, G, thumb, 2nd, 4th. 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. I'm just sort of rolling my wrist. Now let's practice getting louder. So we're going to start soft with the first note. We're going to get a little louder with the second note, and a little bit louder with the third note we play. So practice that, try to get the dynamics in as well. So let's go back 7, and we'll go through 7 through 9 with the right hand. Remember, pinky starts on A. We go down. Okay, so great job. Measure number 10 is going to be hitting a B. It's going to be way up here with the pinky. You can see the note going down. Right here where my pinky finger is, we're going to hit that B. So measure 9 and 10 is, and this finger position might feel a little weird to you. It's kind of stretched out. So get used to it. Get used to how it feels. Play them all at the same time if you need to. You can do that about 20 times. The idea is to just get your body comfortable. It's going to feel kind of weird at first. I mean, everything that's new always feels weird. So it doesn't mean that you're not cut out for piano. It just means you got to give your body a little bit of time to adjust. Okay, so you can do little techniques like that just to get your fingerings comfortable and your hand used to that particular shape. Alright, so measure 9 and 10 once again is da 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 da. Okay, so now let's do 7 through 9 and hit that B and 10 one more time. Excellent. So to wrap up measure 10, there's only 2 notes. There's a B and an A. So the 4th finger should already be on A over here. So it's just going to be B for 2 counts. 1, 2, B. 1, 2, B. So we're just going right down. So let's do 9 and 10. Excellent. So that's measure 7 through 10. Now for measure number 11, we're going to be popping right in to a G with the 3rd finger. Our 3rd finger should already be here, so that's great news. G, F sharp, G. That's measure number 11. G, F sharp, G. And if you need to look to the left to see the actual keys, you'll see F sharp is that black note that's right to the left of G. 3rd finger, 2nd finger, 3rd finger. All right. So let's do 7 through 11 now. Excellent job. Fantastic. So now all that's left with the right hand is measure number 12. So that's going to be back to the A for 2 counts and then to the G. A to G. So you'll notice that there's not a lot of movement with the right hand. There's a bit of stretching, but once the hand is in position, it doesn't move that much. So take a look at my hand and watch it as I play through 7 through 12 with the right hand. And just notice the movements. Notice how fluid it is. Okay, so I just wanted to do that so you can see there's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to freak out about. You just need to get your hand in position and do the stretches when necessary. So put it all together. Let's play it a couple times together. Here we go. Fantastic. And if you want to go ahead and end on an F sharp, that's going to be measure number 13. It's always good to, when you're practicing, if you can, end on the very first note of the next measure so that you get the transition, so that you're able to practice that transition. So that's the right hand. Let's do the left hand now. I'm going to scoot you guys in a little bit closer so that you can see the left hand a little bit better. And the left hand is going to go like this. Da, 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 da. Okay, so I've got the notes there. You'll notice each measure gets one note. The first three measures, 7, 8, and 9, get one quarter note. So it's hit, rest, rest, hit, rest, rest, hit, rest, rest. Once again, it's note, rest, rest, note, rest, rest, note, rest, rest. Measures 10 through 12, you'll be holding the note the entire measure. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So again, that's going to sound like rest, 2, 3, rest, 2, 3, rest, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so practice those. The hand position should be pretty straightforward. The very first note is G with the thumb, C with the pinky, back to G with the thumb. So it's your 5-finger position here right on C. So practice going G, C, G, C, G. And that's 7 through 9. Okay, the interesting part comes in measure number 10. You'll see they want us to play the F sharp with 4. Well, 4 is currently all the way down on D, so that means we're going to actually have to lift it up to here and hit that F sharp with our 4th finger. So practice that transition. G, C, G, F sharp. Rest, rest, C, rest, rest, G, rest, rest, F sharp. G, rest, rest, C, rest, rest, G, rest, rest, F sharp. Okay, so once you get that transition to the 4 on F sharp, your thumb should be in position to play the B in measure 11, and then your pinky should be in position to play the E in measure 12. So from 10 to 12, it's F sharp, B, E, 2, 3. F sharp 2, 3, B 2, 3, E 2, 3. Altogether it is G, rest, rest, C, rest, rest, G, rest, rest, F sharp 2, 3, B 2, 3, E 2, 3. Alright, so practice that. Now we're going to do the combination. Let's do 7, just measure 7 with our left hand and our right hand. So that will sound like, I'm going to back us up again so we can get both hands in here. It's going to be G, rest, rest, G, rest, rest, G, rest, rest, G, rest, rest. Going into measure 8, C, rest, rest, C, rest, rest. Again, 7 to 8. Remember to get those rests in. You're not holding that left hand. You're only playing for one beat. So together, rest, rest. C, rest, rest. Together, rest, rest. C, rest, rest. So that's 7 and 8. Let's do measure number 9 together. It's going to be G, rest, rest. G, rest, rest. G, rest, rest. Remember that crescendo? Soft, louder, louder, soft, louder, louder. We're going from piano to mezzo forte, which means we're going from soft to moderately loud. Alright, Alright, 7 through 9, let's play it together. Rest, rest, C, rest, rest. Rest, rest, C, rest, rest. Alright, we're going to play measure number 10 together here. It's going to go. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The tricky part about this one is going to be moving that left hand up to the F sharp. So watch that. We're going to go all the way from 7 to 10 and watch for the move. Rest, 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 rest. Okay. So measure number 10 into 11 is going to be rest, rest, da, 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 da. Right, once again, 10 is 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Notice how the left hand, we're holding each of these notes for the entire measure, so you don't have to take your hand off, you can just hold them down. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 9, so that's 10, 11, and 12. Once again, starting at 10, it is 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now let's go and do 7 through 12 all together. Here we go. Rest, rest. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's do it again. And one more time. All right, guys, wonderful job. Take your time. The trick is learn the right hand by itself, measure by measure. Learn the left hand by itself, measure by measure. Combine them together slowly, measure by measure. Take your time, learn them by themselves, then try to learn them together. Don't dive in and try to do them both at the same time for the very first. That's going to stress you out and frustrate you, and it's just not reasonable. So with that being said, let's play through measures 1 through 12 so that you can see where we're at so far. And here we go. Great job, guys. Play through those. You should now have measures 1 through 12 under your belt. Let's see. We should be able to finish this in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more lessons. We'll do six measures each lesson, and really looking forward to it. So hit that subscribe button. Leave me any questions you might have regarding this song or the measures we covered today, and I will talk to you guys in the next episode. Have a great day. Bye-bye.